everyone. I am Jessica Koch, and I am your host of Profound Professionals. This has been my honor and joy, my love project for the last 5+ years. We've been able to feature amazing industry experts that are doing out of the box amazing things from all over the world, and I get to bring them to you. And you, with your big and warm, wonderful heart, share them with others. And we together are just touching so many lives. Today's guest is super special. She is a born star. This is LaDonna McAbee. She is a 3-time best-selling author. So not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. She is best-selling 3 times over. And she is a part of a community that is so near and dear to my heart. She is a new and recent selling on the spot marketplace licensee. She is also the owner, and this is really cool. I can't wait for us to talk more about this, of Home Sweet Home Treasures. So welcome, LaDonna.
Yay. Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased to be here today. So happy that we finally get together, Jessica, and just do what we were born to do, right?
That's right. That's right. So I want to hear all about your journey here. So let's start with your journey of how you started your business, your Home Sweet Home Treasures. Tell us about how you came to be in this space.
I have traveled, I have done so many things, and I have 2 beautiful daughters, and one of them came home one day and said, "Oh, I'm pregnant, Mom." So my husband and I, we are very dedicated to our family. And we said, okay, Mom's going to have, I'm going to have to come home to help because she's in college, she works. We want to keep her in her journey. And so I came home to help with baby. And I said, okay, I still want to make money. To help the family. So I started selling things that just laying around on eBay of all things. And I thought, oh my gosh, look how much money I made just in a few weeks.
Wow.
That's where Home Sweet Home Treasure started. And you know what's so wonderful about my business is I help everyone, not just one person. I help everyone. I go and purchase stores that are going out of business for one way or another, one shape, form, or another. And I just buy them. I buy the whole store inventory and all out. And that's where we get most of our inventory. Storage lockers, storage units. Now I don't even have to go search. People call me and say, hey, I'm tired of my closet. Come and buy my closet. And I do.
And how does that work? So can I ask where you're physically located?
Yes, I'm in Sherman, Texas, just north of Dallas.
So do they have to be physically close to you for you to do that? Or can they ship you I guess shipping would cost a lot, or does it work nationally? Talk to me about how that works.
Okay, some people do ship boxes of items to me. Some I buy, some they just donate because what we don't use, we donate to the veterans. And I'm not saying we donate, like we're not donating to a veteran store that resells the items. We're donating it to a veteran society that gives things to veterans and their families that are in it. So we do that. And then sometimes we will travel, like we will go to Oklahoma City. We have bought out 2 consignment stores there in the last 10 years. Different stores.
Wow.
Dallas. We bought out one that was in Austin. So not too far away. I want to travel, but we will travel a distance sometimes. And it's amazing the kind of items we get. Some are very unique, out of the box, hard to find, collectibles. I mean, it's just amazing.
I can't imagine this business sounds like so much work, LaDonna. Like, I mean, all the photographs you have to take to get everything online, all the descriptions you have to build, and then storing them and organizing them and shipping them. Like, You must need a small army to help you run this.
I do sometimes, but you know what? It's a system. We stay with a system.
Uh-huh.
Uh, we've always disinfected our items, but we've
Yeah.
only disinfected once. The big
Hmm.
C COVID hit. Now we disinfect not once, but 3 times before it leaves out to the mail.
Hmm.
And it's just another way of us guaranteeing a safe environment for our customers.
I love
That
that.
we've done everything we could do, and also us, because we have a warehouse that we put all of our items in that are not online yet. And
I
then
see.
we pull from that. So we're disinfecting as we open the box. And then we are disinfecting when we start sorting through to take pictures. And then again, when we pack it up to send it to mail or
Mhm.
UPS, whatever's the most economical way to ship, we ship.
Right. That's wonderful. I love that. What else would you like to share with us about Home Sweet Home Treasures before we start talking about some of the other amazing things you're up to?
I would love to talk about that we are an eco friendly. We do a lots and lots of talks about saving our earth one landfill at a time. That's kind of one of our mottos, because we only get one earth, people. And if we don't preserve it, if we don't make it beautiful and do our part, it's just not very good to live in.
That's true.
And we really try to remind people to recycle, reduce, reuse, recreate. I'm all about recreating. So many fun activities we can do by recreating. And you know what? You will find a lot of this on our website at homesweethometreasures.net. There are free downloads there. There are free videos there of myself recreating different items from things that you might
Fun.
have thrown away.
Oh,
Um,
sounds fun.
yes, and we have craft ideas online for, like, we did a turkey for Thanksgiving that you could download and color and create and put together. We have a virtual recipe book that gives you great recipes. And it's so easy. We spent a lot of time and money on our website. We wanted it to be friendliest, as friendly could be as a website.
Mhm.
Click, click, click. Literally, it's so easy. And I'm so proud of that. Um, we give back to the veterans. We have a fundraiser. We try every month. The month of February, we did not get enough applicants in to really make a great choice. But last month in January, we did the White Right Food Pantry, and
Mhm.
we're getting ready to give their check out.
I love
We've done the shelter in New York. We've done so many amazing fundraisers. And you know what? It's not local. It can be globally. It can be
it.
anywhere. And it could be from softball team needing a fundraiser to,
Right.
a shelter in New York.
I
Yeah.
love that.
So, and the good thing is that we give back to our fundraisers 40% of every sale. That's
That's what I
pretty
That's what I
awesome.
get from my affiliate program too. And that's not everybody's standard, which I love that about you. Have you ever thought about for the people who it wouldn't make financial sense to ship you their stuff, or, they're not close enough to give you their closet or have you do that. Have you ever thought about, because of your love for the planet, somewhere in the future? I'm just going to plant a seed, the audience. I'm going to put her on the spot right now and say, wouldn't it be great if you built an online course of what the system is? If I had to declutter and purge my house just to downsize, and I wanted to use the systems of between eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and or whatever other sites you suggested based on your experience and knowledge, or which ones are the best, because I'm shipping it myself this way. I don't have to ship it all to someone. but how do I organize that? How do I build a system with that so that it's manageable, so it's something I can do, my family can do, because I'm just too far away from you to get to hand it all over to you. Have you thought about building a course like that people could buy?
You know, you really didn't put me on the spot, because we've been going over for the last 3 or 4 months is putting a program together, a course online, where I will come on a Zoom or Restream or whatever platform and literally walk you through how to do it.
Yeah,
If
because
you're,
there's got to be a lot of things that you had to learn the hard way,
I
and that
did.
I don't want to learn the hard way, because some of these platforms take way too much money, or there's penalties for things, or there's stuff. I don't know what I don't know about this, What should I be leery and weary of, and how do I do this well and easy so that my family can have more money, and someone else out there on the planet who really loves what I have and I'm done loving it could love it, and it could help everyone, right? And help our planet, like you said, instead of dumping it at the dump. So I think that's exciting. And I don't know about you watching, but I'm going to be watching for her course.
And I'm hoping to have it out in the next, I'm going to say the next quarter, because it is a process. It's not, oh, just take this out of a box, take pictures of it. I know that the commercials on TV make it sound like it's easy, but if you really want to do a great job and keep most of your money, because I did learn the hard way,
Yes,
some take a lot of your money.
that's not
And I
good.
my money.
That's right. That's right. I love this. This is great information. So do you think we've kind of covered the home sweet home, home sweet home treasures space pretty well? We're good?
The only other program that we have, and it's a newer program, it's called the SWAG program. And Jessica, I don't know if you've heard me talk about this, because it is pretty new, is that we have a program for $29 a month. You send me your swag that has your name, email, website, whatever, all your ink, pens, pencils, hats, whatever. I send out anywhere between 30 to 35 packages per day, 6 days a week. We don't ship on Sundays because our mail doesn't run on Sundays. And I put in a little goodie bag. It's all pretty and wrapped with little ribbons and everything, all the swag. So that every time someone receives a box from Home Sweet Home Treasures, they're getting free goodies, a free gift, lots of free gifts. And it's amazing. The customers love it. And for $29 a month, you get seen somewhere that you may have never would get seen ever again.
I love that. And so how many packages a month do you send out roughly that they would be included in?
Between 30 to 35 a day, per day. And you can tell me only do mine on Mondays, or do mine every day, or some people just say do it until the swag is gone, and then I'll send you new swag. And there's no commitment. It's by the month, no big deal.
I love this idea. Well, this
And
is
it's a way to get rid of
your genius is showing, LaDonna. This was a good idea. I'm the marketing guru here, and I'm going to tell you that was a really good idea. What a great idea. I'm loving this. You're shipping it anyway. Might as well send something good. And they're not as quick to throw it away because it came in something they purchased. So that's
yes.
brilliant. I love
And it's
that.
wrapped as a gift. It's not just thrown in the box. I mean, it's literally in a pretty gift bag. It has a ribbon tied to it. I mean, some people just send me their business cards. That's
Enough
fine.
people do it, and your shipping's going to go up because you're going to have a lot of presents in there. You have 50 presents a package.
What a great issue to have, right? A great
Right. I love
make
this.
everything positive. That's what I say. Keep that mojo going. Keep your smile going. It makes everyone happier.
I love this. You're brilliant. I'm very impressed with you, LaDonna.
Yay. That is a lot coming from Jessica now.
It's true. I'm not easily impressed.
Well, you're a smart woman. You've been through things that have worked and not worked. You know how it is out in the social world and marketing.
I love that. Brilliant. All right. Moving on to the next community of brilliance that I also am madly in love with since the day I met them. And that is the selling on the spot marketplace family that you have recently joined as a licensee. Why don't you share with them your experience and why you chose to add this to your business growth?
Let me start by saying you should never rule out a prospect. I have been on a lot of different groups with people, and they would tell me, they would talk about selling on the spot, but they never invited me. What a loss to them. I'm telling you, because Jessica invited me and I went, and then I went to one more, and guess what? I'm a licensee now. You know why? Because the people are brilliant. The business owners are there as loving. They're your friends right off the bat. They make you feel comfortable. It's a great place to network, get to know the right people. There's a lot of wrong people that don't fit your clique, and that's okay because everyone doesn't. But to find the clique that's for you is worth millions because they support you. I mean, they support you and they help you. Selling on the spot has training, a lot of it for free once you become a member.
And
Absolutely
the
free.
membership is one of the most affordable memberships that I have seen out there. And they do have some events, I think, that are open to the public, but the selling on the spot events themselves are very reasonable. I have always made and sold more than I have ever spent for every single ticket I've ever purchased in the past, because you can just buy a ticket and show up, or you can join the membership and get reduced tickets. But the tickets are so affordable that, you know, it is, like you said, it's really wonderful, and a gazillion different programs, more than we could talk about today. But talk about how your events are structured and how people can find your next event so that they can attend.
Yes. So my events are every other Tuesdays. And if you go to homesweethometreasures.net, there's a tab you'll click that says Selling on the Spot Marketplace. And it will have my calendar of events. It will have some information. It will have so much kindness and brightness that you'll want to keep up with that, because there's always something going on. And like Jessica said, just to come and visit us one time will be worth your 2 hours at a marketplace. I went to my very first marketplace with Jessica invited me. It was the Christmas one. I was blown away. It was a huge event, huge. And then I went to my second event where I paid, and I was able to give a shout out for my business, and it more than paid for my ticket.
Yeah.
I mean, and not just the purchases that were made, the contacts, the connections that I made is invaluable. It's amazing.
And the family and the community that attends these events, because there is a really small ticket fee, they're invested. They're invested in the community, they're invested in the experience, they're invested in the event itself. It is an opportunity to really sharpen your presentation, your very short presentation, and get sales on the spot in the room. And that is the focus, but it's done very ethically and very comfortably. No one feels pressured. It gives us a chance to also give support to each other in the community, give feedback on how the presentation went and things we liked. And Lots of people give shout outs and love, and it's just a really great experience. So I hope you go to her website and find out when her next event is and sign up, because you will not regret it. It is just tons of fun, and it's a great way to build relationships and make sales at the same time. How could that be bad, right?
If you're in any kind of business, and I don't care what kind of business it is, you need to be here. If you hold classes, get there, fill those classes. If you want to connect, give a 30-minute, meeting and just talk to some of these people. They're brilliant. And they're from all over. It's not just the US, it's globally.
Yeah.
You can make it all about the US or make it all about Canada or wherever you're at. But that's the brilliance of having all of these platforms, is that you can reach anyone everywhere.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Okay, so I would love for you to share one sort of piece of educational tip from your experience and all the success you have, of something someone could do today that would make their life better, or help them purge the stuff out of their closet, or take their first step to getting rid of something, or help them figure out how to grow a business. What's a something that you would love to share with people?
Well, when you said that, it just made me think right out of the box that one of our associates from another group, not selling on the spot, but another group that Jessica and I are in together, she contacted me. Goes, my closet is overrunning, but I don't want to get rid of anything, and I don't have time to sort through it. And this is what I told her: get a box, put it in your closet. Get a box and put it in your coat closet if you have one. So now you have two boxes. When you go in and you pull out a top that you don't want to wear ever again, or you haven't worn in 2 years, take it off the hanger, put it in the box. It's gone. When you get that box filled up, let's talk about what to do with what's inside that box. Are you going to resell it? Are you going to donate it? We're not throwing it in the trash. And you know what she does? She sends it to me.
Yay.
You know what? It doesn't matter. She did not put it in the landfill.
That's right. And it's Christmas for you.
That is your start. That is a great start. You go in your closet, you're there anyway. Jessica, you go to your closet and you haven't worn something in 2 years, probably not wearing it anymore.
That's probably true.
Put it in the box. That way you don't see it anymore.
That is great, great advice. Now, one of the reasons we started Profound Professionals 5 years ago was to not just feature brilliant, amazing out-of-the-box thinkers like LaDonna, but it's also to talk about and spread some awareness about the causes she cares about. Now, she already shared with you, she does amazing monthly fundraisers for her platform itself. And that is something I totally think, if you're a part of a nonprofit, or if you know one, or if you're part of an organization, or like she mentioned, kids sports, or anything you're trying to raise money for, think about reaching out to her and adding this as an option to the list to fundraise. Why not? But other than your amazing program, what other causes touch your heart and that you care about, LaDonna?
The veterans is very close to my heart. My husband's a veteran. I'm a veteran wife. I was a military wife. Some military people have a hard time restarting out in the regular world, and they need our guidance and help. So we do donate anything, because we don't try to sell anything that has a missing button, a snag, even something as little as a snag. It goes to the Veterans Association. I do support St. Jude's. I have seen what they do, how they do it. They're so ethically correct in everything they do, I think. My personal opinion.
Right.
I do support any abusive homes. I do support them.
I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And again, remember when you share this, you just never know who you might touch or who might need to hear this or who might need to know that, remember that, oh, maybe I want to get involved in that cause. So they might volunteer or give, or you just don't know what will happen when we just take a few minutes from our time chatting about each other and the growth of our business and the success and joys of our lives, to also think about how these causes are helping the community, families, and people all over the world. So thank you for that, LaDonna. Now, one of my favorite parts about our show too is our book list. We are creating an ultimate amazing book list, and you are a 3-time best-selling author. So tell us about your 3 books.
When I was one of my dear friends knew that I was abused as a child. And when the Cinderella monologues came to play, she invited me to write. Well, guess what? I'm not a writer, I thought. I wasn't a good scholar in school. I was very shy in school. I was, coming from a low poverty home and abusive, and I just didn't think I could do it. I loved it. I told my story and I loved it. And I've had so many people come back with me about my story.
It's
and
very healing to go through the process.
it is very healing. And you know what the best about it is that I hope that someone reads it that really needs to know, no matter where you come from, you can get out of it. Yeah. You just have to surround yourself with people that love you and care for you and positivity. And I feel like that's how I become who I am today. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. But I hope I bring joy to someone's life every day. And I try to do that. And coming from where I came from and where I am today, completely different personality, the whole thing. My second book expanded on that. And then my third book was about having a teenage daughter that comes home and says, Mom, I'm pregnant, and how to help her, because you can't make decisions for an 18 or 19-year-old very easily, especially my headstrong woman of a daughter. You have to just help guide them. Right. And praise them and let them know you're not alone. So again, by writing that book, it being one of the writers, I hope someone reads that and says, oh, I can put that to play with my daughter or my son. It doesn't have to be about pregnancy. It can be about anything. But just know that be there. Just because your children turn 18, you're still their mom. You're still a parent. You don't stop coaching.
It is a different relationship. It is more of a coaching, consulting, helping them come to decisions on their own for themselves. It is more of a collaborative relationship instead of an, direct dictator or I'm the boss of you.
You can no longer put them to their rooms. No longer take their cars because she had already purchased her car by herself. But what I did do is I laid out what I felt like were her 3 options. And let her choose those 3 options, but let her know that no matter what you choose, it's going to affect the rest of your life. Yeah. And now that baby, he turned 17 in October.
No way. How did that happen?
And I'm like, what in the world? But you know what? It did make some changes. And it was something, that grocery bill is pretty hefty right now.
Oh yeah, those boys can eat their weight.
Mark and I laid out the three choices she had and what it was going to look like. No matter
Mm,
what choice she made was going to look differently, but was going to make her life change. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
that's for sure. What's the name of that final book again?
That one is the Wow, Live Life in Wow. And it's a beautiful book. And it's got, I think there's 15 writers in that book. So it's all about living life in wow.
Oh, I
And
love.
isn't that the way we should live every day is in wow?
It is. And I've just had so much fun having you on the show, LaDonna. And I want to thank you for watching and sharing with us. I hope you've enjoyed her stories and her information as much as I have, and that you'll be kind and share this. Now, if you happen to be a profound professional and you'd like to be on our show, reach out to us because we would love to feature you. Better yet, you could be someone's hero and mine and email introduce us to someone who you think should be on the show to share their stories, to share their experience. If they can help improve someone's personal life or help someone else grow their business and have success, then those are the kinds of people we would like to see on this show. So before we say goodbye, LaDonna, I always ask my guests to share one last piece of information or inspiration. What's your final thoughts?
I have my own sentence that I always put: be kind to one another, be kind to our children, and
Mhm.
nurture them along the way.
Well, that is perfect and beautiful because I always close my show out like this. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. As always, I'm your host, Jessica Koch of Profound Professionals. And until next time, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.